So today I'm going to show you guys the Chucky guide. Now I'm going to go over a lot of stuff, but before I even do that, I'm going to give a shout out to 3 people, as well as I give a little shout out to them. But I'm going to give a shout out to Cancel, Numi, and Elise. Elise made a thumbnail. If you guys can, go give them a shout out, go give them a follow, whatever you guys can, because they do make some good ass thumbnails. Numi and Cancel actually did find these little texts, so shout out to them for making this even possible. Now when it comes to settings and stuff like that, I have my killer for mouse and keyboard on 70 and my controller 100%. Has to be 100% for this little text for what I'm doing. So Power Drill is the best add-on I run. That's another good one. Hairspray Candle is another add-on I read to run if you're going to do M1 in your Power Slice and Dice. Yardstick, very great add-on. So basically when you scamper over stuff, you can see the auras of survivors. Jump Rope, which I did show earlier right there, is another good add-on for duration. Now Rat Poison as well is another good add-on. If you can slice and dice, you see the auras of survivors. So again, this one it's really good with a Power Drill, or if you run the other add-on where you can vault over stuff and see the auras, that's really good as well. So the first tech, very simple, is the cancel tech. Now with the cancel tech, you just press your A button as soon as you're at the window, and then you flick your mouse the opposite direction of that A key, so basically to the right side of that, and again, I'm gonna show you guys here an example. So once you get your power, you guys want to dash with your power, then press the A key and then flick to the right. Basically it gives you this little animation where it cancels the window and you're able to twist your 180 basically for free, your camera. And again, when it's the other way direction, it's the D key, not the A key this time. So right here, basically you turn with the D key and then you flick your mouse to the left, and that's how you go to that side. It's very simple. It's not a very hard tech to do, but again, it does take some time. So here I'm going to show you guys more examples of how it looks. Again, it works on every single loop in this game for some reason. So again, it's really good to learn in my opinion. It works well on Shaq, if you guys have noticed there. Now for controller, it's the exact same type of thing. So basically you just push your analog sticks, right? Let's say if you're going to the right side, which is over there by the door, you want to move your analog stick basically to your the A. The A key would be moving your analog stick to the left, and your right analog stick to the right. And that's really it. When it comes to that one, again, it's the opposite with this one right here. You can see right there on my controller, what I'm doing is I'm basically going the opposite. Basically, you just push the opposite of the buttons and stuff. So you just push the opposite, and that's really it. That's how you do the cancel tech, or I guess the scamper tech, whenever on controller. Now the next tech is called the Chuck Rub, or you guys can call it Chuck Slide, whatever you guys want to call it. This one only works on PC. This one I've tried it on console, it just doesn't work. I've tried it on controller, it doesn't work. If you guys find a way of doing it, let me know. But basically all you guys have to do very simple is vault the window and then just have your mouse gliding to the right or left side and then flick at the end of the wall. It's a very simple tech. You see right there on my mouse, you just glide around. You didn't have to have a high DPI for this. You could just glide around left or right. So here I'm gonna go left, I'm gonna glide my mouse to the little left, and then you just flick, and it's really easy. It's a very, very easy tech, and it works on a lot of loops on this little game. Sadly, this doesn't work on controller. I've tried it multiple times, it just doesn't work. So with a Chuck Rub, you just glide your mouse, then flick it towards the end, right where you guys want to, towards the end of the wall or wherever, and that's it. It's an easy type of tech. I like doing the little Chuck Rub. It's easy to do. It gets a lot of survivors because they don't think you can do this. It's very easy, but again, I tried it on console right here. I'm trying on controller. I just couldn't do it. All right, I've tried it. I tried putting high 100% sensitivity. It just didn't work. I'm not sure why, but I just couldn't get it to work. Maybe you guys find a different way, or maybe there's a different way of doing it for controller, but I don't know as of right now. Again, this video could get updated later on. So now with the 180 flicks, now this one right here is the one you guys have been waiting for. So right here, very simple. This one's a little bit kind of weird. So if you guys do notice right there where I just flick 90, it's because I hold my M2 all the way down. So now for the 180 flicks, basically you flick your mouse, which I did right there, and then you let go of your M2. So you flick first and then M2, which is very, very weird. It's not like Oni at all. But again, that's how you do it with Chucky. So basically, with your 800 to 400 DPI right here, I have a little diagram right here. You want to go in that J motion and flick, but then you don't want to let go of your M2 until once your flick is over, which is very, very weird. It's the opposite of Oni, but that's just how it works with Chucky for some reason. I'm not for sure why. But right here, you flick and then you let go of your M2, and it does a 180 completely. Now for controller, it's a little bit different, but it's the same thing. Now here, I'm going to show you guys some clips of me getting 150s and then 180. But right here, very simple with controller, right? I'm going to show you guys right here. you want to flick your analog stick while holding M2 and then flick again. So the reason why you had to do this and then let go of M2, of course, right? So you flick. So here I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. So you basically flick, let go of M2 and then flick again, which I did right there, right here. This is the 180 I'm talking about, where you're able to go above even on console. You just flick twice basically, and you have to do this in order for this to work. So this is the only way to flick can be from above 150 to 180, right? Without double flicking, you could do a 150 easily. But to do a 180, you have to do a double flick, which is right there. You can't go past 180 at all with Chucky on controller, sadly. It's just a 180 and that's it. But basically, you just double flick. And on PC, you can basically do a 360 or 720, basically, right? With with Chucky, if you have high DPI. But with controller, the max you can do is 180. If you don't want to double flick, you can just keep it at 150 and it'll be fine. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Shout out to everybody who made this video possible, basically, to be honest. It wasn't for them, this video would not be possible. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this little guide. I'll have more of these little videos, type of stuff with Chucky and stuff like that throughout the years, right? If I do keep maining Chucky. But I love y'all. Mwah. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out, y'all. Peace.